watching Purple Haze. This time we'll bring you guys a 2v2 challenge. This one we haven't explored yet, and we wanted to, you know, have fun with our friends from the GRAAD team, Emma and Kaiba. I'll just let them introduce themselves, so introduce yourself to our viewers, please.
Hello guys, I'm Emma, I'm from Switzerland, so that's it.
Hello everyone, I'm Gabriele Kaiba, also known as Kaiba2H on YouTube, and I'm here commenting this 2v2 GOAT format against Purple Haze team.
So, as usual, all the links in the description down below, so go check them out. They're really amazing players. I really enjoyed playing against them, and it was a lot of fun to record this and to play this, so we'll just not waste any time. So this is gonna be probably a little different from the ones you're used to, but 2v2 GOAT format is kind of unusual, so if you like this kind of video, we can, you know, make something like that in the future, so let us know in the comments down below. And let's not waste other time.
Shout out to our sponsor, the first one being GRAAD, that stands for Great Authority and Authentication Division. That is a brand new certification for quality and authenticity of collectible cards. They want to offer professional and non-professional collectors an high quality and specific service regarding the authenticity and quality of collectible cards. Moreover, GRAAD offers the same services regarding whole brands in all TCG languages, so go check them out.
The second one, ScrollandLock Gaming made in USA, that is a Facebook platform, is a community, offers a safe place for players, basically Yu-Gi-Oh oriented all around. You can find money tournaments in every format you might want, everything TCG related, from cards to sleeves to products. So I highly recommend to go check them out.
The next shout out will be for PLAYMAT per TUTTI. They make stunning custom playmats which are totally amazing to play with, let me tell you. You can make your own personal playmat starting from a picture of your own, or even ask for a brand new project that will be your unique piece of art. So go check them out, and don't forget to follow them on their social media. All the information will be in the description down below.
And both Magician of Fate and Tsukuyomi are great, great combination. Plus the dash shoot, which is always strong. Plus the infecting virus to deal with any problematic card and the Ring of Destruction. Here we see Wonder Koichi as net steal bottomless, which is kind of unusual. I don't see it played that much in GOAT format. Premature and Delinquent Duo. So these hands are, I think they're fine. Not bonkers, but not trash. So we'll start. Ooh.
With top decking Pot of Greed.
Draw 2 in Yu-Gi-Oh is broken. Maybe
Wow.
not in other games.
Well, this is actually the shortest effect on any card ever printed. So draw 2 cards.
Broken
Stop.
the effect of Yu-Gi-Oh, because you can use it in all the decks.
Yeah, definitely. So the Pot of Greed of the top was really huge. Sangal plus a Primitive Burial. We'll see. I probably think is gonna normal summon the Saiyan. Just to have, you know, a little bit of card advantage, just to choose what to add from his deck. So set Ring of Destruction, set Dash Shoot, and back to Kaiba. Kaiba, what do you think about your starting hand?
Well, I've seen like one monocopy of cards, so one bottomless, while Francesco has seen like 1, 2, 3, or 4 maybe monocopies. But well, if Papini had set the Magician of Fate, that would have been a huge start, because I have mine in hand, but removing that play from your opponent, I don't suffer that much losing the Magician of Fate. I don't play them, but I think, well, it's not a very bad hand, could have been better, of course. I like the bottomless in hand because, as you said, nobody plays them that much, so it's kind of unexpected. But after all, this is not a good bad hand.
Alright, so you get hit with a dash shoot. Obviously, I think the Magician of Faith is gonna be the design card to be ripped off your hand. Normal Tsuk plus the Nobleman, just to get rid of the Sangan, not to get the card advantage. Sangan is really good. I really enjoy the Sangan since you can set it, you know, trying to force something out of the opponent, or to get, you know, mind controlled in game 2, game 3. It's really good. yeah, this card is really one of my favorites in the whole build-up, I think. Set 1 Dekoichi, we see Dario's hand, another cross out. This is cross out shootout. Probably I have seen 3 of them in 4 hands. Snatch, Dust, Sorcerer, and Assailant. I think another Dust Shoot. That was MVP of this match. Dust Shoot it's the one card I love the most. Heavy Storm for Emma. What did you think in this situation when you saw the Dust Shoot flipping up, Emma?
Well, just Heavy Storm. It's strong in general in this format because it's like a set. So it's strong, but in this case, like he had one set card in the spell and trap, obviously, and so I think oh yeah, it's good, but I will wait to activate it because now it's strong, but not at all.
And what about the Dash Shoot? Did you suffer losing the Koichi?
The
Koichi, did you suffer losing the Koichi?
Oh, honestly, I don't know the deck how it works so much, so
you didn't mind it. All right.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
All right. So
with the end, we had any monsters will be kind of useless in this moment.
yeah. Well, you've had quite a few power cards with the Snatch plus the Bottomless and even the Duo. It's really good. And you ripped off 2 good cards. You get rid of the Night Assailant plus the Chaos Sorcerer, which is pretty fair. Night Assailant just to get off the end while they have no flip effect monster in the graveyard. It's really nice. That is really good. Because Night Assailant is always a good card. The Koichi, we see Francesco's hand is always stacked. He's a pretty lucky player, as you probably have noticed. And the Magician of Faith plus the Tsukuyomi, I think is gonna be really good, since I don't see you have the outs to it. The Judgment could be nice. I would have set it. Why didn't you set the Judgment, Kaiba?
I was afraid of the storms, and I didn't know actually whether to set it or not. I was willing to wait because I knew Emma had the storm because we were in chat. So I wanted to wait for him to play the heavy storm and then set the judgment.
All right, that was good. Obviously, you didn't know that Francesco had the Tsuk plus Magician of Faith. So yeah, with the duo in graveyard, I think that would have been no. With the it's gonna the duo is gonna come up.
He's gonna draw into it.
He's gonna draw into it from the pot of greed. The duo.
And that's when I knew I fucked up.
Never. This phrase has never been more appropriate. So, the duo is gonna literally fuck you up because that card is really too good. Plus the nobleman on the merchant that could have drawn into another judgment or some form of removal. That would have been really helpful in this case.
Well, we were wondering why we were playing this format, this 2v2. If I use Nobleman, only the turn players have to check decks, or all players have to check deck for the, I don't know, Magician of Fate or the...
Well,
or the Merchant.
Don't know, since I didn't play 2v2 matches in good format at all. But I believe all 4 of the players, since each player reveals their main deck. So each player means all 4 of them. But
we played as only the turn player had to suffer the effect of Nobleman. Though it is kind of question. We didn't know, so we just say, okay, turn players, Nobleman, go to check their decks. The other players are not affected.
Wow.
We ended up this way.
I think that's fair. I think that's fair. Oh, if any judge is watching this right now, please in the comments solve our mystery, because I think they lost basically a couple of minutes trying to figure that out. So it's been kind of you know, something to discuss. So let us know in the comments down below if you know how the card rules out. We didn't have a clue, so we you know, went our own way, and I think it's not the best one, but it is what it is. Emma draws a Decoichi plus the Storm, coming in clutch, but the two Jar of Greed are so much free, just so free in this spot, drawing into the Serpent and the Charity. That's unfair. That's unfair.
My brain was like, oh, I thought that that the 3 traps are for the control of the game, not like 2 of the 3 are to draw cards. So
yeah,
very unlucky, but okay.
I honestly thought that one of them was, for example, a torrential tribute or something like that, or the ring, of course. But 2 jars, damn, bro.
Here's what I see.
It's very unlucky. It's very unlucky.
Here's the thing. We did build up these two versions of Chaos. This is a form of Chaos Tubo with some sort of resource game, advanced resource game, so it's good in mid and late game. And we wanted to put the jars so bad just because of that, because you might set 2, the opponent wastes an heavy storm, and there's a double jar, so you get a free +2. That is really good. And not all the players, you know, they see this bait potential that the jar has, and it always works out. I mean, I've been testing with the card a lot, and they are really nice. I really love to play in the main deck. I always side it out for game 2, game 3, but game 1 they could be really game changing. Here we see the big synergy, Tsukuyomi plus the Magician of Faith, the Delinquent Duo hits again, 2 power cards, such as Primator and Snash, always nice to see. In this situation, I think the game state is pretty defined. In standby, the break onto the Decoichi, so the flip effect won't trigger, and I think you're pretty much on the ropes. Quick comment on the game state right now. I will stop here.
It's like GG, because we have like 1 or 2 cards in our end, but we didn't have nothing to continue or to change something about this game. And Francesco and Dario has like a recovery of cards from the graveyard that just they can draw a lot of cards, and this is strong in Yu-Gi-Oh! It's always strong. We didn't play Uno, so this is it. And so it's GG. It's like I wait until they attack me, and that's it. So nothing to say.
Not seeing any cards of the trio was very huge in this game, because our opponents have seen them all. We didn't see anything. Maybe only one Delinquent Duo by me, but by far I think that is the less powerful card, at least in control games like Chaos or deck like that. So
well, let's just see at Dario's end in this moment. 3 discards, a Graceful Charity, and I didn't go through the draw still. So let's see. Wow!
As you can see, their top deck are always huge.
Wow! This is the icing on the cake. This is really the icing on the cake. Another Tsukuyomi, since it didn't do much.
Good. Like they have like 8 cards in their hand against like 2 Thunder Dragons, and that's very unlucky. Then like they had oh no, I can just draw 2 by Pot of Greed. Let's draw Charity that is more broken, and let's let's like also draw BLS and just make more damage and rip.
I think maybe in this scenario he ain't got all the pieces to summon BLS, otherwise he will definitely summon him. Or maybe he was waiting for the MST or stuff like that because he was scared of the set card.
Oh, the first good top deck from you in basically the first turn. Mirror Force, that's gonna be pretty nice to get rid of Magician of Faith plus the Tsukuyomi, but this card really put the game state in so much advantage for the Purple Ace team that it's not even recoverable. I mean, you should draw into pot of greed into charity, and then probably you could be talking about some
pot of greed into charity, into BLS, into MST.
That was your only way to get out, but they still had the snatch in any case. You know,
like Mirror Force is strong, but
not strong enough.
It comes in our hand too late, so sad.
Not strong enough. I mean, the fact
strong, but not so much because we can do
because of the game state.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, Tsukuyomi into Magician of Faith into Charity, and you will see your comment. I think Kaiba. What was that? You say this heavy storm is gonna come or not, and Francesco answered, "It won't come out. It won't come out." So he was waiting.
Lucky not.
They are just waiting for the for the MST and the heavy storm.
Yeah, it was just waiting for the one card, but you know, it exposed himself into the Mirror Force by had so much advantage in hand that it didn't bother, you know, risking and going for damage, since the game state is pretty much defined and there's nothing you could do. You say Vera speed down. Always good. Yeah, Snatch still is nice. Plus the Tsukuyomi can, can take the monster permanently. And here comes the big boy, the BLS. Is gonna be. Get mad.
He's gonna be hit by the bottomless. That you were saying, oh, bottomless is not that strong, as you can see.
You know,
when you have nothing on your field, bottomless, the
I disrespected your bottomless, and your bottomless punished the strongest card in the deck by far. So that's cool. That's the hustle, I think. Right now I think there's not even worth commenting. You know, it's just.
It's just me and him are just top decking and trying to do stuff, but as you can see,
it's impossible.
Yeah.
Like
0 card against 6.
Yeah, it's really difficult.
Especially in this format, like in advanced, it's difficult, but you can just top deck and
Red Ice Fusion.
Try to do something.
You can just top deck any Zodiac and go into Zeus and clear a 4-negate board.
Well,
so easily.
I think the Red Ice Fusion is better, but just because I love Dragoon. Just because of that. But you know, any format, advanced format in this state is so much reliant on one-card combos that even if you're playing against, the Dino, they need 1 card. Dragon Link, they need 1 card. The knock on the Serpent is really huge, because I hate this card when I play against it, and I love it when I see it in my hand. This card is so much a pain in the ass to deal with, so removing that card from play is so good. Serpent is really, 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 really nasty.
And now we just oh please God, give me a top deck, but
the third jar.
Nothing can save us from our destiny.
That is very, very clear.
It's to lose, just.
They kept on pushing, and this is it. Since it was a single match, you will see that Papini and Dario will live the duel. This is the first match of the two that we are in program of making. Well, as I said, the second match is gonna be out on their channel, so go check them out. Obviously, all the links in the description. I invite you to check our links, all social media in the description down below, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, whatever. As always, give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and activate the notification bell. Obviously, comments down below on what you think about the match. If you'd like, and you would like to see other challenges like that. We really enjoyed playing it, and we really enjoyed commenting with these two bad boys. And as always, we'll see you next time. And remember, stay hungry, stay powerful.